Thank you for finding the channel and giving this video an opportunity. Since pretty much the dawn of general managers, some guy sitting in his living room has looked at what these people do and gone, wow, he's an absolute moron, I could do better. About 15 years ago, fantasy sports gave us a whole new way of watching the sports that we love and allowing us to interact. I want to combine the two into a completely fictional sports world. Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo never existed. You're going to have names that will have their own legacies. Fictional players who, through their in-game activities, draw their own legend. Project is ambitious. About 8 sports, all with full rosters of created players, with fictional storylines, and all of it will be driven by a user base. So, you think that you can manage a gym of boxers? Good, you can have your boxers managing against other people all across the world. You think that you can run an NBA franchise the way that R.C. Buford and Mitch Kupchak and all the GMs across the NBA do? Good. You have to do it against everyone else. It's simple. You take what you do and you compete against everyone else through video games. So, as esports have grown bigger, as professional sports have become more interactive, you still can't make the decisions as to who plays on game day for the Patriots. You still can't make the decisions for when the rookie right winger for the Capitals comes up through the league and actually gets his chance on the first line. With this, you do. So, to start, we're going to begin with boxing. A league of 16 fighters, 8 from America, 8 internationally. And after the 4th week, we open it up. 16 people, subscribers, in all fairness, are going to have the opportunity to dictate how these fighters grow, how these fighters are handled, their fame, how you work your gym, how you scout the next big thing. Same thing with UFC. 16 fighters, 8 American, 8 international, in a league format. Everyone fights their division twice, everyone fights the other division once. At the end, we have playoffs, and ultimately we have a champion. If you can manage your guys to a championship, you go down in infamy, just like every fighter who's ever won a title. If you don't, rebuild, because there's always going to be another draft with another big thing. Now, ultimately, I want to branch this out into baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, even a completely unique, user-driven Formula One racing experience, where every driver is a player, but there's multiple different facets to each race and each race weekend. So, if any of this sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe. Sometime, probably early October, we'll start releasing the videos. Now, this is computer on computer. There's no user fighter, there's no user interaction other than the creation of these players. It's all driven by the computer, so there's no bias. It's all based on who's better on that given moment. So you set the lineup. We go out and we see how you do. You set the training. We see who progresses. It's all driven by the user. As far as storylines, there's always someone that's going to talk. There's always someone that's going to do something stupid. I mean, I'm a Jaguars fan. Jalen Ramsey has called out pretty much every single player in the NFL at this point. I love it. How would you handle it? Would you bench him? Would you suspend him? Would you tell him to keep talking? It's for you to decide. I want this world to be unique. There's no real people, so there's no real tie downs. There's nothing that I have to look at and be like, this is something that's set in stone, because that's how it's been. Everything can be new. If you want a shot, subscribe below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be making some videos to introduce the fighters, both UFC and boxing. Gives you a chance to watch. If you're selected as one of the people to run a gym, you're going to have 4 weeks, 5 total fights. Every fighter is going to have 5 fights to watch these guys and decide who you want to represent your gym. If you made it all the way through, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can get this going.